Hello, freak bitches. Well, from doing Fear Factor for 6 years, I got a PhD in questionable humans. Most of them were wonderful people, but every show I had to deal with one person like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So did you do... You did that for a while, and then they brought it back?
They brought it back for 7 episodes, but only 6 aired because the 7th one we had people drink cum.
Ah.
Huh. And that killed the show. Second time. I was actually happy it got killed the second time because it was a mistake. I shouldn't have done it. But it was a bunch of old friends. Like the people that were producing it were good friends, and it was the opportunity to work with them, and it was a shitload of money. And it was like, I just got talked into it. It was like, come on, it'll be fun. Like,
oh, you talk about the whole experience. I thought you meant the particular episode where they had to...
No, the particular episode, I couldn't fucking believe it when they said that's what they were supposed to do. I went, what?
Human or from some...
mule cum. We
actually
discussed
not so
this.
bad. That's not so bad.
We actually discussed this yesterday, oddly enough, with Eliza Schlesinger.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to cover...
Yeah, I can't believe it's coming up 2 days in a row. But that happens sometimes. Like, subjects come in waves, and it's not even if I bring them up. It's just for whatever reason, they come in waves.
Wow. I didn't mean to force you into bringing up that subject again.
Well, the other problem with the second season of Fear Factor, and I could say this now because it didn't happen, is I was worried we were going to kill somebody. I was really worried. It's like it seemed too dangerous. Like, they were ramping up the stunts, and they were making things, like, way more spectacular. And you're just taking bigger chances. And there was a lot of downtime in between stunts. There was a lot of preparation. There was a lot of like checks and balances. And they really wanted to make sure that everything was tested and double tested. And they really mapped it out well. But it was still, there were some hair-raising things these fucking people had to do.
Maybe fear was too far. Maybe it should have been like mildly uncomfortable factor, where you put people like in mildly uncomfortable situations. Like, hey, I want you to go over and talk to that woman. She seems kind of attractive. You know what I mean? And so it's kind of a mildly uncomfortable. And then no one's going to die. No one's going to...
They might if she kills you. They're doing a new one with Ludacris. It's kind of that way. There's a new Fear Factor. And Ludacris, the rapper, is the host.
All right.
And like some of the fears are like forgetting your cell phone somewhere. Right? Isn't it something stupid like that? And they don't have to eat anything gross, which was it was really dumb to keep that out because that was one of the most popular parts of the original series. That was gigantic. Like the eating gross shit part was huge.
I have to be honest with you. That was I couldn't watch that. That was the hard part for me. I don't.
I hear you.
It was hard for me to watch somebody do something. Because I wouldn't eat it or drink it, and I don't want to watch somebody else do that. But that's me.
I'm with you. I mean, I wouldn't have well, that's not true. I watched, somebody sent me a clip of Steve-O with a gas mask on, and I tweeted it. Some guy farting into a tube, and it goes right into Steve-O's face, and he threw up into the mask. And I laughed so hard that I retweeted it. And the guy who sent it to me, it was actually quite rude of him, but it was in response to Eliza Schlesinger's appearance yesterday on the podcast. But look at this. Look, this guy's going to fart into this tube, and the tube goes right into Steve-O's face. Look at this. He farts, and Steve-O...
I like to.
Oh, I almost threw up. Right there, I almost threw up.
I'd like to bring like revive from the dead, like Edgar Allan Poe or Mark Twain, and put them in a time machine and bring them to now and go. All the stuff you did was like really cool. Check out what we're doing now, and then show them that video.
Well, they didn't even have video back then. If Edgar Allan Poe had a cell phone camera, who knows?
He'd been doing that.
He might have given up on poetry. Like, fuck all this Raven stuff.
Nobody's buying these Blackbird poems. Does anybody have like a gas mask?
Yeah, and a fat guy to fart into a tube. Let's make some real entertainment.